Northern Kentucky families could see a jump in their energy bills. Duke is now asking for a more than 17% jump starting in April. The State Public Service Commission still has to approve the rate hike, but tonight neighbors filled Boone County High School to discuss the potential change. Opponents say higher bills would put a strain on households with fixed incomes.
Everyone wants their chance to earn money, and I do respect that, but this is astronomical.
With no options. We have no other power company to turn to.
Kentucky's Attorney General asked the commission a month ago to lower Duke Energy rates. Duke says rates would still be lower than the national average, and it needs the extra money for solar facilities, smart meters, and reliability.